Y'all, this is what we mean by not all skin folk is kinfolk, y'all. What is this? This is not a regular person. Watch this. This is crazy, y'all. Y'all hear the noise that she's making? Watch this, y'all. Look, watch.
Shalom, shalom. I hope you all are doing well. I'm blessed and I'm back again with a quick video. Today we're going to talk about how the veil that separates the physical world from the spiritual realm is thinning. Lately it seems like even demons are manifesting openly through people. Unexplained rage, cold, empty stares, sudden violence, sexual confusion, and shameless rebellion. It's as if something has been released. The line between the spiritual and physical is fading, and the unseen realm is no longer staying hidden. There is a shift happening, and many can feel it, even if they don't fully understand it. Strange sky sounds, mysterious flashing lights, a heavy spiritual atmosphere, and intense fatigue in which I've been recently going through myself. These are not random experiences. We are witnessing the thinning of the veil family. I want to show you all some strange videos today, but before we get into these videos, let's talk about what the veil is. The veil is the invisible barrier Yahuwah placed between the seen and unseen, so between our physical world and the realm of spirits, angels, and heavenly warfare. It's what has kept most people unaware of the real battle taking place in the heavens. But now, in these last days, Yah is lifting the veil, allowing more people, both righteous and unrighteous, to see and hear what was once hidden. And so, because prophecy is unfolding, judgment is approaching, and the Most High is making it clear this war is no longer just spiritual, it's breaking into the physical. In other words, what was once concealed in darkness is being exposed in broad daylight. This is why we are seeing strange and undeniable events all over the world. Thunder-like voices, trumpet sounds, booms in the heavens, lights in the sky, and yes, people behaving as if possessed, because the demonic realm is no longer hiding. Today we're going to take a closer look at some of these events and explore what they mean, both spiritually and prophetically. Because the veil is thinning, and the Most High is calling His people to watch, pray, and understand the hour we're in. So without further ado, let's get into another video.
So people have been posting the craziest things in the sky, and in this video, I want you to listen to some sounds and tell me what you think. Is there a galactic war? So in this video, I want you to listen closely to what you're about to see. There are these clips posting up from everywhere. Listen. What is that noise?
Many people around the world are hearing strange sounds in the skies, loud booms, metallic groaning, trumpet-like blasts, and unexplainable rumbling. Lights are flashing in the heavens, and even the unawakened are witnessing things that can't be explained. What we're experiencing is the manifestation of an ancient war, the war between light and darkness, between Yahuwah's messengers and the forces of evil. The veil that separates the spiritual and the physical realms is thinning. And what was once hidden is now being heard and seen by everyone. So it's not your imagination, it's prophecy.
Has turned red once again, you guys. This is some dangerous times that we live in. So for the past couple of days, it has been raining intensely in Iran, and as you can see over here, this red clay is running into the ocean. Now if you're familiar with Revelation 16:3, y'all, oh wow, look at this, y'all. The second angel poured out his bowl unto the sea, and it became blood like a corpse, and every single living thing died in there, y'all. Do you think this is healthy for the fish? You think the fish is going to survive this? Now, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but they recently started talking about this blood fall scientific mystery in Antarctica. This was spotted in 1911, you guys, 1911. And remember the rivers turning red in Argentina, Peru, and now Iran? Well, it must have done something to this. They said scientists were stunned to see that the water in the blood falls continue gushing in these icy conditions. So even though it is below freezing in Antarctica, this thing is still gushing. Now, they're not trying to alarm us into letting us know how much of it is gushing, but when I tell you it's gushing, it is gushing. And I just think it's so weird that it has the date 9/11 in it, y'all. 9/11, and that is blood, y'all. They still can't even tell us what this mystery blood is. What is going on? I told you guys we are living in very interesting times. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this.
It's so weird how everyone carries the Bible pretending like they know, what they're reading. But scientists scramble to explain what's going on in the world. The spiritually awake people already know. This is what the Bible said would happen. In Exodus, the Nile turned to blood as judgment. In Revelations, the water became blood again, not just as a symbol, but as a warning. These aren't coincidences. Yah is allowing the earth to testify. I have an extraordinary video lineup for you today, family, because as the veil thins, we'll see more signs, not just in the skies, but in the waters and in the land, and even in our hearts. People better get their homes in order and repent. Judgment is here, and the kingdom of heaven is at hand. I don't know, family. Tell me what you think about this one down in the comment section. I'm not always quick to jump to something spiritual. Yes, technology can glitch, but not everything is technical either. Some videos defy typical malfunction and reveal something much deeper.
That's the news from the tornado. Y'all watch when I put play. You see up in the cloud. Watch them people walk out the car.
People are lying. We then had to pull over because that's when emergency crews were headed towards Wynn. We saw an ambulance. We saw a fire truck headed that way. And so we are almost there, but we're not even in Wynn yet. And this is the damage we're seeing.
I know some people are going to say, don't be dismayed as the heathens are dismayed at what happens up in the heavens. But Daniel 7:13 says, I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven. Now, I'm not saying that's Yahushua or anything, but throughout Scripture, clouds are consistently associated with the presence of Yahuwah, his messengers, and end-time events. Revelations 1:7 says, behold, he cometh with the clouds, and every eye shall see him. Psalms 104:3 says, he makes the clouds his chariot. Again, I'm not saying that was Yahushua, but it really is interesting that people are seeing these types of things. And I know a lot of you might believe in the Project Bluebeam as well, but it's important that we understand prophecy and what's going on in the Shemayim, or in the heavens, before we are quick to give all the credit to Esau.
Y'all, this is what we mean by not all skin folk is kinfolk, y'all. What is this? This is not a regular person. Watch this. This is crazy, y'all. Y'all hear the noise that she's making? Watch this, y'all. Look, watch.
Hey, go ahead with all that.
Oh my goodness, y'all. I lost it when she said go on ahead with all that, bro. She is not playing. Y'all, the eyes popping out. What is that about?
Hey, go ahead with all that. Go on over there with all that. No, I'm not even in the mood today. Get away. I don't know what you're talking about. Go. What are you talking about? Shit. What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness, y'all. This is in North Carolina. Y'all, the type of noise this lady is making, it sounds like a car trying to start up, but it can't, y'all. That's just crazy, man. But when they told us about this demon face syndrome, people was about to start popping out. There's a lot of strange activities happening around people, seeing entities and feeling entities, just a lot of paranormal stuff in general. But this right here takes the cake. North Carolina, what is going on? Let me know down in the comments below. My goodness, what the hell? Let's get this shift. Peace in.
Wow, talking about strange. Yeah, I've seen this kind of demonic manifestation recently, both in videos and still pictures. It's very chilling. It seems as though the demons aren't even trying to hide anymore. In fact, I'm going to go so far to say this. It looks like they're wanting to make themselves seen, especially when they've marked an individual and are boldly claiming their soul. The veil between the spiritual and the physical is thinning, and as the separation fades, we are witnessing more and more unclean spirits manifesting through people in their faces, their eyes, their expressions, and their behavior. I've even seen hyperpigmentation marks on people that almost look like a demonic branding in their skin. It's also sometimes possible to see like a flash of a distorted grin, pitch black eyes, or a face that seems to shift unnaturally. A lot of times people might think, well, this is like a camera glitch or their imagination, but these are the moments when a spirit tends to peek through the vessel it's occupying. These are demon faces, and they are revealing themselves because they know that time is short. Matthew 12:43 says that when an unclean spirit is gone out of a man, it walked through dry places seeking rest and find none. In these last days, the number of people walking around as hosts for these spirits is increasing. Through sin, trauma, rebellion, witchcraft, addiction, and pride, doors have been opened and demons have stepped in. Because the veil is thinning, we're no longer just walking among people, but among spirits at war. Some are assigned to protect, others are assigned to destroy, and the faces you see are only half the story.
And I don't know how to explain this, but I caught something real weird when I was watching this person's video that's behind me right now. She might be mad when she see this, she might be upset when she see this, but I'm not trying to make fun of anybody. I'm not doing anything like that. You know what I'm saying? This is just something that I noticed when she went from her rear camera back to her front camera. This is her right here. She was at work doing a video talking about what she noticed the customer doing in the parking lot. And as she was showing what he did in the parking lot, she went from her rear camera back to her front camera. You know what I'm saying? And I seen something that threw me off a little bit. And as you can see, beautiful, beautiful. She's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this ain't making fun of nobody or nothing, but I wondered, did she pick up on this or did she catch this? This is what I'm talking about. This is what her face did when she went from her back camera up to her front camera. Like, that's kind of spooky, right? What caught me was how geometrical her eyes is, and then it made her face look so smooth and like featureless, and it just looks kind of demonic. Not saying that she is demonic, but I'm saying that's crazy. Y'all can't say that ain't crazy. But if you see this video, you know who you are, and let me know if you caught that when you shot that video, or did you see it when you went back and watched that video? Because that's a crazy looking picture right there. That's just a still shot. I ain't gonna show the video or I wanna expose her name, but I don't know. I ain't saying nothing else.
I don't believe that these are coincidences, and I just want to add something to it all. I want to just mention how we need to be careful when coming in contact with these people. We must be cautious and spiritually alert, because we're not just dealing with personalities, we're dealing with principalities. That person who consistently drains you, provokes you, or gives you unsettling looks may not just be rude or unstable. They may be carrying something, and if your guard is down, the spirit may try to latch onto you, your home or your mind, or your children. 2 Corinthians 6:17 says, "Touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you." Now more than ever, we need to guard what we see, what we hear, and what we allow in our homes. We must test the spirits behind every interaction and stay prayed up and fasted. We need to cover ourselves and our families in the name and the blood of Yahushua. We are no longer just walking among people, but among spirits at war.
Colleen McCormick was out by her hot tub around 9 Wednesday night when she says she saw something strange and unfamiliar up above.
I see something like falling down from the sky. It had like blinking lights and like looked like it was like on fire or something. And it was just coming down really fast. I had no idea what it could have been.
McCormick captured this 8-second video from her backyard showing an unidentified object headed straight down.
There's like 3 things, so it looks like it's fire or a big light.
Expecting to hear a loud boom of some sort, she ran to the front of her home to hopefully capture the landing.
And my heart was pounding because I just looked up. I'm like, oh God, like what is about to happen right now?
But McCormick says the blinking object quickly vanished from her view.
It seemed like it was coming down like so fast. It was just like, it knows what it's doing. It just goes like that. I don't know. It's weird.
With having never seen something like it before, McCormick's mind went racing.
Like I thought it was like some explosive. I don't know. Like hopefully I'm not the only one that saw this. I'm not going crazy. Like I didn't see things, but I got it on video, so I'm like, I did definitely see something.
Now, the FAA was not able to comment on the video McCormick took, but they said they did not get any reports of debris in the area.
Wow, of course, no debris found in the area. Like I said, there's a lot of mysterious objects, flashes, orbs, dark crafts, and now fire from the sky like ancient times caught on video. You know, the realms have to be colliding, and what was hidden is surfacing as the days of old. The elements are testifying, portals are opening, watchers are moving, and signs are being cast down from above. But are we awake enough to see it? Not physically, but spiritually. Those of us who are awake can feel it. The spiritual realm is pressing closer. The air is heavy, and not just with weather, but with presence. We are sensing movement in the unseen, as if the boundary between worlds is no longer sealed.
I'm in Walmart right now, and I've seen some videos on this before, and I was wondering why, for the life of me, that I'm in here and I feel irritated. Like all of a sudden just irritated, tired, I feel heavy. Like, you know, the kids are in here with me, and we all feel it. So I'm wrapping things up and getting out, but I'm just wondering if anybody feels the energy when they come in here. I don't normally shop in here, but today I'm in here to get some things, and it's so heavy in here. It's just crazy. So we're about to put on some worship music on my phone, wrap up what we're doing, and get out of the store. So I'm just wondering if anybody's ever experienced this.
Yes, I felt like that too in places like Walmart especially. The moment you step in, it's like a feeling of heaviness. Sometimes it's the people, and sometimes it's a combination of the people and the atmosphere. And it's like the people there, not all of them, but a lot of them, it's like their spirits are gone dim. You know, there's no light. I look around and see faces, but no warmth, no life behind the eyes, just a strange coldness. People move like they're disconnected, like zombies. They're like spiritually numb, distracted, empty, and those of us who are awake can feel it. The environment is just heavy and unnatural. It's not just mental or emotional, it's spiritual, family.
States, African Americans were brought to America as slaves from Africa, which is simply not true. They are American indigenous, not descendants of Africans. As they say, the truth is stranger than fiction. Although this fact isn't spoken of openly, it's not a secret. However, with programming such as Roots, 12 Years a Slave, The African American Story, and The Book of Negroes, is it any wonder why so many African Americans are confused? We won't address all the misleading DNA tests being provided to connect African Americans to Africa. So, the argument is, do they continue identifying as African Americans, which is a fake identity for them, or embrace being identified as indigenous Americans?
Are there any consequences of choosing one identity over the other?
William, that's a good question. According to African Americans Ain't Africans Facebook forum, identifying as African American.
He said identifying as African American is to quietly relinquish ancestral connections to America. I had to take that out because there was too much interference. You wouldn't have been able to hear it.
Connections that go back hundreds of thousands of years. A curious story, but one appropriate for February, which is Black History Month in the United States.
They have to tell us the truth because prophecy demands it. The Most High is not waiting on man to reveal the truth. He's forcing it into the light. See, as the veil thins and the time of the Gentiles come to a close, every hidden thing must be uncovered. The nations that once conspired to erase the identity of the true Israelites, as per Psalms 83, are now being compelled to admit it, not because they want to. Of course, they don't want us to know, but because Yahuwah is exposing them. They know that their judgment is near, and before judgment, the judge always gives a final warning. Their confession won't be out of humility, but out of fear. They are scrambling to still control the narrative, to soften the truth before it hits like fire. But no matter how they spin it, Yah is revealing his people. And once the truth enters the earth, it cannot be undone. Meanwhile, those who have falsely claimed to be Yah's chosen, the impostors, will face torment. Revelations 2:9 and 3:9 makes it clear. I know the blasphemy of them which say that they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Yahushua himself said that he would make them come and worship before the feet of the true ones, and that they will know who he has truly loved.
After a missile strike. Let me know what you think it is, because some people are saying it's an angel, some people are saying it's the Grim Reaper. I don't see an angel there. I'm sorry, that's not an angel. Okay, let me know what you think. Let me know. So this thing just showed up on Fox News after a missile strike. Let me know what you think it is, because people are saying it's the Grim Reaper. I don't see an angel there. I'm sorry, that's not an angel.
Yes, I don't believe that these are the righteous angels. I do believe that judgment is being stirred in the heavenly realms. The scripture tells us that war unleashes not only physical destruction, but spiritual activity. Just as the Most High sends his angels, the enemy too is given permission to move when nations rebel and blood is spilled. Ephesians 6:12 reminds us we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, and against the rulers of the darkness of this world. I want you guys to take a look at these next two videos because people are starting to notice something. Even those who don't know Torah, the unclean forbidden foods, the ones Yahuwah told us not to eat in Leviticus, are starting to reveal their true nature.
Seasoned it with some Old Bay seasoning. I used a little bit of Creole seasoning. Use whatever seasoning you would like. I used a little extra seasoning because I like my crabs seasoned. Then I had a couple blue crabs. My air fryer is kind of small, so I only could fit like 2 or 3. So I went ahead and put the 2 crabs in the bowl. I was scared, so I was like jumping because they were live. Did I mention that? And then I went ahead and seasoned my blue crabs with some Creole seasoning. I added some Old Bay seasoning. I added a little bit of crab seasoning. And when I tell y'all, I went ahead and turned my air fryer on, I believe 395 or 400. I used the fish setting because it didn't have a crab setting, and I let them cook for about 15 minutes. Now, do not knock it until you try it. It was kind of sad watching them kind of, but these crabs came out so good and juicy. I was not expecting them to come out this good. I ate both of those crabs in like 2 minutes. I will be air frying my crabs from now on. I thought they were going to be dried out, but they were perfect. You can see they're still kind of moving. But I did let them cook for the whole 15 minutes, and here they are. They are done. You can even see there was a little bit of juice at the bottom of the bowl. Y'all, 10 out of 10. You can even see the meat.
Y'all, I'm cooking these shrimps, and they starting to look too shrimpy for me. Like, this is looking too shrimpy for me. I don't know. I think I may throw these in the trash.
The funny thing about this is that you don't even have to be in the truth now. You can hear nature and creation crying out. Now, I'm pretty sure neither one of these women are in the truth, but the lady who was cooking the crabs, I don't know if she heard those crabs screaming, but I'm pretty sure now, after everyone sharing this video, and it going viral, she's pretty much aware of it. Hopefully, after witnessing those crabs screaming like that, she'll never want to cook or eat another crab in her life. And for the lady who was cooking that shrimp, even those who haven't fully awakened can see it. Something's wrong. It's not just about food, it's about spiritual alignment. Now that the veil is thinning and creation itself is testifying, the forbidden things are crying out. What we just witnessed on those 2 videos is a powerful confirmation and another sign that Yahuwah is waking his people up, not just spiritually, but physically too. Our bodies, our minds, and our spirits are starting to reject what was never meant for us.
This is looking too shrimpy for me. I don't know. I think I may throw these in the trash.
Weird weather anomalies happening around the world, y'all. And can we call it weather anymore? I feel like it first started with this lightning and thunder duo that started in New York. Did y'all hear about this or even see this? Check this out. Y'all, if that's not a missile being dropped, I don't know what it is. And then people say that noise reverberated for at least 10-15 minutes. People said it literally sounded like the dome was shattering over their heads. Take a look at this video the moment the lightning strikes. Y'all, the way that man looked up for his dear life, it literally sounded like the dome just shattered. Look at him playing with it. Look at this. Look at this. Now, there are also loud booms being heard all over the world. This is in New York, y'all.
What are these loud booms happening in New York City right now? It ain't no fireworks.
Y'all, and the sky is orange, too. It's pulsating orange.
What the fuck?
Fireworks, bro. And a lot of people are saying there's a war going on in the heavens right now that's literally leaking into our dimension. And I, for one, I gotta agree with this. There's something happening above and it's coming down below, y'all. I don't know what it is yet, but I have a feeling we're all going to get to see this soon. But let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. The shift is here. Let's get it. Peace in. So what's going on with all the weird weather anomalies happening around the world, y'all?
I think Yahuwah is finally getting people's attention. People are now asking the right questions. What's going on with the weather? Why is fire falling in one place while another is buried in floods? Why are strange things like trumpet sounds echoing from the sky? Well, I'm going to keep telling you all that these are not natural events. They're prophetic signs, and the Most High is allowing the earth to respond because judgment is near and the veil is thinning. This past Shabbat, we were just talking about in the study how the elements are moving by Yahuwah's command. This has nothing to do with climate change. This is not random. The Most High is commanding it. Fire is falling by his voice. Waters are rising at his word. Hell is being sent to crush and to warn. These elements are not out of control. They are under control. Controlled by Yahuwah, the righteous judge of all the earth. Just as Yahuwah said in his word, the storehouses of the heavens are opening, not by man's hand, but by his decree. Judgment is in the earth, and the veil is thinning. Thank you all for watching. Let me know if you like this kind of content down below in the comment section. And may Yahuwah bless you and keep you safe in this hour. Remember Matthew 24:13. He that endures unto the end, the same shall be saved. And until my next video, shalom.